Everyone should watch Don Jr.'s tailgating video as the show is about to start, the show where the family and their accomplices, like Chief Enabler and Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, they load the gun and hand it to their sea of supporters. Keep your eye on Ivanka and her father. It is chilling to see them together, so serious, so focused. Ivanka is him, and she is his favorite for a reason. Ivanka is her father's ideal. There was even an essay by one of her childhood friends who described how her father knew who Ivanka's competition was for prettiest girl in school. That's how he saw his daughter, as his trophy. Josh Hawley and Ted Cruz are so delusional that they actually thought they stood a chance of being anointed Trump's successor, earning his blessing and his support to run for president one day. Ivanka already holds that spot and always will. Even idiot son Don Jr., a true believer in far-right politics, whereas his sister is an opportunist who actually fooled people into thinking she's a Democrat by giving a moderate speech at the Republican convention in 2016, which was full of fascist pageantry, including Trump telling the crowd, "I alone can fix it," Mussolini style. America first is Trump first. Josh Hawley and Ted Cruz can never compete with a Trump like Ivanka. Trump mocked Martha McSally when he campaigned for her in Arizona and drove down the conservative vote in Georgia for Loeffler and Perdue. But for Ivanka, Trump would pull out all the stops. She wouldn't even have to waste time running for Congress. She could aim straight for the White House like her father did. If Ivanka doesn't get brought to justice for sedition and her role in her father's corruption and criminality, we will face the risk of an Ivanka administration, which will be far more dangerous than her father's because she would have learned from his mistakes. And the press are idiots when it comes to Ivanka. Jared and Ivanka know the dark arts of media manipulation well. They ran a New York City newspaper for many years through all these media and tech parties in New York. Jared and Ivanka joined their father in running this country into the ground. Together, the three of them were the president of the United States. His crimes are also their crimes. But Ivanka and Jared are so good at leaking to the press that they're able to live above the fray like mythological creatures. Law enforcement and elected officials must finally do the work of bringing them back to earth by bringing them to justice.